We're talking about the trap today, the
Ooh.
sleep trap.
Ugh, the I must sleep trap.
That I can't sleep trap.
Oh, it's a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first, we're going to tell you if you like listening to our episodes, please comment and let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mash that subscribe button, the like button, all the buttons.
Yeah,
Push them all.
Just let us know because we're having a lot of fun recording some episodes and we haven't had products for a while. So I brought Dan some product. We often get asked about ways to sleep a little bit better, and these traps, I mean, no pun intended, but these traps that people find that might be helpful, that are very commonly found, and yes, they could provide some relief, but they may or may not improve what you are asking it to improve.
Oh yeah. So what is this, Michelle?
Okay, so the more that you do going into sleep, the more tips that you follow, the more regimented that you get. This is one of these traps, and some of the, I don't want to call them like beauty or detox routines. This is a foot patch that provides detox, and there's a couple different types that are in here.
I feel compelled to put this on my foot right now.
Okay, you go right ahead. Here, I'll hold your microphone while you're putting it on. Okay. But let me tell you a little bit about it. So there are different supplements that you don't ingest that you can put on your skin.
This smells very earthy. Like this is full on earthy.
You can't smell it through the microphone,
I
but
can smell this one.
All right. So sometimes
this looks like a thermacare.
You've heard of reflexology?
Yeah.
So reflexology rests on the premise that your foot actually can make or break your whole life, right?
Oh, I love me a good Asian foot massage.
Okay, I don't like my feet being touched at all.
Yeah, those are great.
Okay, it's worth it if they make them look pretty, but if it's not. So these are little patches.
Okay, with sticky.
And you can see it, but they adhere to your foot.
So I put it right under.
Right on your foot. Okay. Like anywhere that it'll stay, whichever way you want to go.
Right in the middle there.
But it's using.
Does it get hot?
No, it's using. Well, because you're rubbing it in. I don't know.
Oh, do I need to like? I feel like it reminds me of the hot hands, the hand warmers. You gotta like shake them a little bit to activate it. Do I need to do anything like that with this?
No. Remember when we talked about those patches that you put on for sleep with melatonin? This is kind of like very similar, that it draws out from your body using some natural materials. So the one that's for sleep in this one is lavender. The one that he has on right now, because we're not trying to go to sleep, is the green tea, not the green tea caffeine, right? Remember, green tea has that element of the L-theanine we talked about in another product. And
I saw this said something about it. Said for the green tea, it helps to improve heart health and metabolism
and digestion.
Well, it didn't say that for green tea. It said ginger does that one.
Oh, okay.
But I do love the rainbow effect over here.
Okay.
Called Trend Vision.
You can get a lot of different types. This is one that I found.
Where'd you find this?
I don't really remember, actually.
Oh, okay.
But there are many numbers of these things. Might be an Amazon product. It could be.
It says easy to use.
A TJ Maxx product.
Oh, yeah. I love TJ. They got lots of the random things.
It's safe for people, just like the safety of something that you would feel putting on your skin. If you're real sensitive, you'd have to watch it. This is not medical advice.
So how is this going to improve my sleep by having a patch on my foot?
By detoxifying things in your body and removing them when potentially they could be making your sleep worse.
So it's like, could I get the same effect by taping a tea bag to my foot?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
So 3 to 6 hours is the recommended. Now,
oh wow, that's a long time.
Right. What happens is you'll see, just like if you had a tea bag on your eyes to help decrease swelling, which again absolutely works. It pulls things out of your body. But you will see that depending on how much disgustingness comes out of your body, it will turn this weird black color. So we did this, and I think it's recorded on one of my kids' phones, but my son's was absolutely disgusting, while my daughter and myself, it was actually pretty well taken care of. Don't really know why, but anyway, didn't make us feel really any different. This is potentially a something that you could do when you're tired but not sleepy. But what I'm trying to get at,
yeah,
what I'm trying to get at in terms of like the more that you try hard to get to sleep.
I'm gonna put my foot up there so people can see it.
I don't think they want to see
if they're
your
watching.
foot.
If they're watching this on YouTube,
Yeah,
you saw my foot.
try to know that really at the end of the day, the more if this is relaxing to you, but this should not be a rite of passage that if you don't do it, that you won't get to sleep. So tell us a little bit about that. The harder that you try, the more likely you won't sleep, because this is going to be on your foot for 3 to 6 hours, according to the back of the box.
I know. I saw that. I mean, I would say that could be a soothing and relaxing thing if it's on your foot and it's like that. But the more that you try to force sleep to happen, the harder it becomes. So this is where that trap kind of, and it's the illusion of control, which is a really big piece about anxiety. And this is also why insomnia has an anxiety kind of base at its core, especially, and Michelle, we've talked about Orthosomnia before, which is really this idea that the more data, the more technology, the more information one has about their sleep, the more that they tend to start worrying about things. And I think you and I both have seen this where we have patients come in and they tell them that their device of some kind tells them
4 devices,
right, or not,
that they're not using on different nights, that they're using on actually the same night.
Right. I could say my green tea foot patch is telling me I'm not getting good sleep, or something like that. But this is what really spurs that kind of anxiety, which anxiety really exists where there's just needs to be a shred of truth. It doesn't even need to be a real truth. Doesn't even have to be plausible. Doesn't even have to be realistic. It just needs some sort of shred of some kind of truth. And then the anxiety kind of grabs a hold of that and then starts going with it. And you start to build this story up in your mind about, oh my goodness, either I'm not going to get sleep or you're afraid of the negative consequences of poor sleep, like how you're going to perform the next day.
Yeah, I mean, and the important thing is, what are you going to do with the data that you're getting? Because if you're so worried about acquiring that data, and then you get the data and you don't necessarily know what to do with it, or you become hyper aware of the data that's coming, especially the multiple pages or different parameters that you're getting between your heart rate and your sleep cycle and your sleep schedule and your oxygen level, and maybe even I don't know, your body temperature. I know some of the devices can record your body temperature throughout the night. These can become sources of anxiety.
Oh yeah, especially when they start to maybe estimate that there's something bad or negative happening. Because the real challenge is the number one thing that you can do to affect change in your sleep is to increase sleep pressure and decrease arousal. And one of the ways to decrease arousal is to make sure that battery of your energy is as low as it can be, meaning you are incredibly exhausted by the end of your day. And you've also built up your sleep pressure. And we know things that build that sleep pressure are things like cardiovascular activity, being up and about during your day, talking to people, interacting with people, getting outside the house, all sorts of things like that.
Yeah. And remember, exhaustion and illness and fatigue are not sleepiness.
Right.
And so if you happen to be not feeling very well or not having, performed well during the day, don't let that be where you stop and just get into bed and say, I'll try harder tomorrow. That might be a good time for you to do something that feels very comfortable to you to wind down, whether it's like a physical or a mental. Just determine what works the best for you, and then you do that prior to you going to sleep. So you start earning it even if you didn't feel like you earned it that day.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Don't fall into the trap. It is a trap.
Sure is. It's definitely a trap. And I'll be honest, I think sometimes the healthcare profession kind of reinforces this trap because they'll say, oh, we better make sure you get those 8 hours, or you better make sure that you do all these, even these sleep hygiene-y things, which aren't necessarily the answer for
the Sleep Takeout podcast is no worries. Okay. Like if you went to go get takeout food, you'd worry you were going to get food poisoning. Right. Sleep Takeout is not for that.
Nope. Absolutely. You don't get food poisoning with us. Not at all.
Or sleep poisoning.
Oh, but Michelle, we should tell them. We saw branded fortune cookies today.
We did.
I was like, that is a product we should
Let us
have.
know. Write to us if you want to be one of the first people to receive a fortune cookie from Sleep Takeout.
Sleep Takeout fortune cookies.
You have to write to us.
But we should, full disclosure, we don't know how much they cost.
You have to write to us because if you keep writing to us, then we're gonna get them.
Okay.
So couple just
sounds like Michelle's committed.
Housekeeping things, Sleep Takeout does come on the road. We are for hire. Number 1.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
Number 2 is we're writing a book.
I'm here for it, for sure.
Number 3.
I'm a fan of coloring books, but yes.
I'm saying it's a book that's our speed, not a book that's going to be like a War and Peace book. But but I will tell you that it's materializing as we speak.
You know what? It's manifesting. We saw a lot of manifesting today. Yeah. We walked by some really tall boxes that were manifesting things.
We did.
There's a lot of that.
All right.
Okay, Sleep Nation.
We're going to manifest to you to make sure that you keep viewing in and watching our content because we really enjoy making it and we want to keep justifying to our families why we need to spend time making it.
I was just thinking, if you were to manifest something, like, are there certain like sounds that you make and like movements that you do to manifest?
I know. We're going to manifest the detoxing off your foot.
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm curious. Although I will say I do love a good pedicure. Like, I think those are amazing. All right, Sleep Nation. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Need a little like a